I just got back from watching The Iron Lung. It is currently 1:45 in the morning. I'm exhausted. I wanted to give my honest, non-spoiler review of this movie. I'll tell you some good, and I'll tell you some bad. Starting off with the good. Movie looked fantastic. It was amazing. Honestly, I felt immersed into the story. Just like the video game Iron Lung, which this is based off of, you are spending the entire time in a submarine. Not a big issue for me, as long as the story hooked. And it hooked. I'm not going to lie, I'm a huge fan of the slow burn breadcrumb of plot, inch by inch, as the film goes on. I'm a sucker for that. I love a good story. I'm not going to lie. I think the movie was around 2 hours long. The story for me, personally, I was invested in it for that long, felt perfectly fine. I've seen other people's reviews to where they say, you're just in a submarine the whole time. This film felt like a perfect dinner dish served to me, hot and ready, good to go. I enjoyed it. That's just me, though. I feel like I should add this as well. I am a Markiplier fan. I've subscribed to him. I've watched him a lot. Not a whole lot. And me liking him and the content he makes is not going to persuade how I look at this movie. Honestly, the story interests me so much. I am a fan of this style of content, this style of story, because just like in the game, and pretty much the premise of it is that there was this whole thing called, there was like a rapture to where every star and planet just disappeared, and it takes place on this moon where they're in like an ocean of blood, and he has to go down and just collect resources or just, yeah, that is the premise. That is the whole premise. That alone sold me. A rapture where all the stars and planets disappear? Sign me up. I'm here for it. Cinematography, film looked beautiful. Mwah. Perfect. It was honestly, it was really cool. You could definitely tell. It just, every angle that they showed was like awesome. And fun. Here's a fun thing. No cheap jump scares. Honestly, I was truly a little creeped out on some parts. Very, very creepy. I'm not going to lie. The whole concept of the whole, and just like in the video game, I will also say, I have never touched the Iron Lung game. I think I watched part 1 of his series on it, and I never made it to part 2, and then kind of forgot about it for a while, and then all of a sudden, I heard he's making a movie on it, and I'm not going to lie, I almost went and watched it, but I told myself, no, I will enjoy this movie more if I don't know a thing about the Iron Lung. Now that I've watched it, I'm going to go back and watch the game, and I bet money I'm just going to become more of a bigger fan of this. The pacing of the story I felt was pretty well. Maybe at first you're a little like slow rolling. You're trying to like, okay, what can I grab to understand? Because you're kind of just thrown into it. You understand you're in a submarine, you're going. That's about it. You don't know what's happening. And then it starts getting a little creepier and creepier. And then it's like, it hooks you. In the first 30 minutes, it does take 30 minutes. I understand for a lot of you, TikTok has ruined your brain. All right? Put the phone down and just watch the movie and you'll enjoy it. All right? Try it. Try to put your phone down and just enjoy a movie. Turn your phone off. Put it in another room and watch a movie. You will thank me later. Mark's acting in here is phenomenal. Honestly, but that's coming from me, in my opinion, just my opinion. I thought he did a good job for his very first movie. I think he did very well. Granted, he's had plenty of practice coming from a heist with Markiplier and in space with Markiplier. Favorite projects he's ever done. Oh, Who Killed Markiplier? That was a good one. On a Date with Markiplier? That was also a good one. All in all, Would I recommend this movie to somebody? Absolutely. 100%. I think you should watch it. Honestly, I got Letterboxd. I forgot I even have a Letterboxd. We're going to give it, you ready for this? 4.5 stars. That may change later, but 4.5 stars, solid work. Honestly, it was honestly perfect. I truly enjoyed it. It was a lot of fun. Now, the reason it's not a perfect 5 stars is because I really won't go out of my way to rewatch it. I will rewatch it eventually if I'm bored and it's like, you know what? Let's watch this one. Maybe after the game, I'll rewatch it to try to catch some stuff. I don't know. I just truly enjoyed the way it was filmed. So, yeah, maybe we'll come back to this and talk some spoilers. So, if you haven't seen it, I highly recommend it. I don't believe I gave anything away besides praising the movie. So, yeah, go watch it. You'll enjoy it. I know you will. Follow for more.